Chad, I'm turning the broadcast up slightly. Let me know if it's too loud. Okay, G2 on defense. We got C9 on attack.
Mirror match for this coming in as they start towards the A side.
And this has been an identity of C9 in the past couple of weeks. It's the walk, contact, and pop. Something that punished them a lot still against Loud last week.
Oh my gee, there goes my IGL.
Oxy ready to start cooking right there, but Cloud9 having a nice setup.
What a banger shot.
Not too much from Noted going down here. They still move forward. They're happy, trading the kills very smooth. As they're in sight now, strong with 3. Valen and Trent coming in. Slight bit of utility, but Oxy's still going to try to trip him up here. Trent already reading the play, getting another one from him. And they have the upper hand. Hearing the rope, it's going to be enough, but no. Jack gets down in time. Is he going to be able to do it? The
dude, that's close, man. That was close.
And that's pissed around
Trent did incredible.
A big test for Jack. Not only has he played last week, but this is pretty much his debut on the America stage because he only played in a smaller arena. This time, new environment, facing a 1v1 against
this first shot to start it off was so nice.
And good on G2 at least here. We saw the 5-man pop as soon as that contact came out for C9 and he scored first blood. And he had to come down to individualistic plays from G2 right after, from finding their own timings, from Trent doing Trent things.
Yeah.
Allowing G2 to score a very nice pistol round.
Oh, he's a little hesitant there. What happened?
You look at his
Everyone can get one shot. They all buy on this one. Leaf gets the judge. Oh no. Honestly, that could be pretty good.
Really big map win that they've had. And hopefully they're going to be able to bounce back from the last couple of weeks where they're still striving for a chance to make it to the playoffs in this first stage.
C9 working both sides of the map here, trying to throw G2 off. Valen with a beautiful paranoia. Can he get around in
it's
time?
a great flashback.
One and Noted answers.
That's a really good flashback.
Backside of sight.
Smoke goes close. Molly goes default. Dude, look at some of those low HPs.
Start walking through that pit, or that orb, I should say. And they slow things down.
Dude, this raised nades might be unbelievable.
As well. Not peeking, not giving up these shots.
Look at these HPs.
They're low on HP as well.
Could cause a problem.
Someone's cleaning this up.
This Spectre
looks like it's Baby Bay.
Put him in the grinder. Baby Bay. See if the patience pays off here. He's not going to be able to move too much with the vines coming out. Trade.
Dude, this is getting a little close, man.
I mean, you got to be happy if you're C9 on this. You're still seeing bodies fall, but you're not able to get too many of the weapons. Seppa does have that stinger, throws it over to Jack. Now he's going to be trading that, so Jack has the HP to get the fight through. They're thinking of the little things to get the second round away from G2 here. Oh. Then they step into the smoke. What? It's going to just be handshakes from Jogamo. Trent and pick it up, and it looked like C9 had a move. But it wasn't it.
I thought it was going to be a good round for C9 in the end, but they were able to continue to fight back and get this plant down eventually because that retake, I was like, Leaf needs to move in. He's the only one with the judge that could do such
Marky
good
Santos,
damage
thanks so much for the prime, man. Appreciate the 3 months. Thanks for doing that.
Suddenly G2 comes in with these no scopes. The Guardian still comes in. What a nice little save in the end.
Boys, let's go, baby.
That's what it was.
Yeah, they were very patient.
Was not
they knew a lot of them were low HP. Amy's already tilted.
Good job by G2 to take the time.
For one setup now for C9 as, again, it's been the story here of their style of just wanting to play with aggression. And they mentioned at the desk here, Note likes to be with the team. He's been doing that a lot in the challenger scene. Although when you're looking at him comparatively to Vic in the past, he's more of like the space maker and also very good at multi-frags. He's very stoic in these fights, knows when to pick him, but never really puts himself in these clutch scenarios where Vic usually is going to be that playmaker for C9.
Potentially,
so we'll have to identify
create the question mark here.
Synergy, this scenario of
as we can see, there's nothing.
Changes the playstyle of C9, their identity, now that they have Jack and Note in this roster.
They want to head over towards C. Dude, it feels weird for Note to still be here. So it's just a C, re-clear, create the question mark, and then they're going back to A, right?
Before they make that decision.
Yeah.
Holding on to the space, otherwise this guy would be with them.
Been playing this Omen on this map, so it kind of just fits one-to-one in terms of the comps.
Yeah, Spike's coming back.
And for C9 now to focus a little bit on trying to break the wall if they can, but consistently we're seeing this wall being placed a little bit more passively on that C side, forcing the hand of C9 to move more aggressively, more deeply into the site to try to bait that wall and to get trapped into it. So,
dude, 20 seconds on this, guys.
It's going to have to be a follow Oxy in. They see the wall. It does funnel on waterfall side. So they may choose to take
18
that.
seconds on this.
But no, he's
The
going to
wall-
activate, try to get into the face of Allen.
The
It's clean.
spike is
Vandal
behind the
gets
wall.
Vandal. And now they have to activate. 10 seconds left on the round. The pressure cooker starts here. The bonus round looking in favor of G2, but instantly swept by C9 there
Jesus,
on the
look at this observing, man. What happened? It's so much better.
Spike down. Reset that timer for a little bit. Strength comes in doing the damage. And it looks like Leaf and Trent are going to have a good eye on this. Zeppa so low at the current position. You have to wait for that tether.
Leaf still has to move in quick.
Oh,
Only
big
has a
miss
judge
shot.
to work with and is forced to move into Waterfall now.
Clearing all the close angles first. Looks up, not going to be close enough. And
Okay, I
Celsius
mean, this
and
was
crew are able to grab
close,
that
though.
for
This
C9,
did
get the
not
bonus away
feel-
from G2.
Yeah,
This
good
did
on
not feel
C9
great.
as well for the last 3 players after Oxy dies from the satchel on C side.
Sapphire is
to move in
back?
as a group to be
Oh,
able to
man,
trade.
you
And
can
actually not even
instantly
trade
tell as
with
well.
the fights moving into the side. Look at these crit shots coming through. First entry by Jack.
We caught
The
everything.
lurk, now you see
Straight into the
responsibility is
overview as
still
well.
there for Celsius as this Viper on this map, and he gets value out of it. But I gotta say, if you want this to be a little more cleaner here for C9 for that hit, you need probably
How
Note
did
to be
G2 lose
with
that? I
the
mean, they
team
just lost 2
so they
jewels
can
on the
keep
site,
your
man.
lost the wall
There
and
was
not
a-
only leave Oxy to sacrifice
It
himself
definitely
every
didn't look
time.
comfy from
We've seen
C9.
that's been the
We'll say
story
that
a little
much.
bit of C9 in the past year.
Actual heart attack
Just
stuff for
thinking about how
Imi,
like
for sure.
Road or Pearl is kind of just left stranded. So having
3.
a little bit more support can maybe help them
See,
get
the
to
3
clear rounds
aggro
from
without
side
the
of
1
C9.
here again.
Looks
I
like old
don't.
G2 on their Lotus. Push out, grab C, mess with door, play outside C, and just hold that position until the team's going to take it back, getting all the info.
Let's see how they
C9 are
react.
on the soft side, but they're
They
gonna
lose
run
A,
into all of
Prowler over
Leaf's
towards B. Does he now
utility.
take B control
The
after the
G2 are
Prowler
very
so they can
happy to
pivot
leave
over
on an
towards
island
B,
for a
or door opens to 3 get active on this.
Might fall through.
Yeah,
Active to
I'm looking at
delay.
Baby
They're
Bay, and
already
I'm pretty
halfway
sure he's
across the map,
committed
but
when he
force
shouldn't be.
Oxy up. Baby Bay's already ready for it.
Dude, the timing of Trent's
More
tether
shots
here,
here,
and
Trent.
okay, Trent is unbelievable.
G2
The timing of his tether onto site was so good.
Zeppa doing what he kept behind here, but it looks scattered. They tried to get themselves into position after getting that spike in the site, and no go. Can Celsius source out Trent here? No.
Mate, what am I watching in this round? That is
It just seems like they
insane
have
from
C9
him.
always chasing, always just on the heels
did
of
so
the
good,
kill,
huh?
but G2's able to answer it.
Trent's been that player so far for G2 this game. And that's what, 3 rounds so far where he's had multi-kills.
Dude, that tether meant that he
making it
was just
very
melted in
possible
2
for G2
shots.
to turn around these favors
Yeah.
for them to win rounds. Thankfully, though, at least for C9, they still have a little bit of
I'm
fight
happy
back
to
here
see
keep
more
this
Jet
one
Rays
close,
for
but
sure.
Trent is definitely a player to look out for so far.
I'm enjoying the Jet
You have
Rays.
to think about
I'm
too,
enjoying
how
the Phoenix
C9's
at the
approaching
moment,
this
man.
map,
I'm
though. They have a compositional
all over
change,
the
right? You think
Phoenix.
about the past, last week when they played against Loud, it was double duelist.
The
You had
Jet
Oxy on
especially, man.
Neon.
It's just been
This time
fun to
Zeppa's
watch.
gonna be the
Jet's
Sentinel
always
player,
been fun to
so-
watch.
Oh, do they activate ultimate? Seem a little anger here.
Ooh,
Oxy's gonna
that's
hold
close.
For now as they're backed off.
It nearly got some on
G2
this.
We're guessing correctly on quite a few of these pushes, but don't get anything on that.
I mean, they almost hit gold there, almost struck gold with the C's nade. Look at Oxy, he's 5 HP, so he's forcing now to give the Vandal to Zeppa. And that Rocket's not going to get too much value either if they want to try to open up sites, because again, he's only at 5 HP. So that's a nice little W by G2 to stall that push for the B-site plant. And now you're forcing C9 to stay grouped up to leverage the rifle in their trades to plant towards this
Boombot
A-site.
clears over towards C. Prowler confirms they're through door.
Playing passive just on the left side.
Oxy ain't popping
Baby Bay's
ult.
gonna call this
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
Knows Oxy wants to go through and pretty much thorns himself to death on that one. And now they're slow, they're patience. Maybe they said it in the first round after we heard their comms, and they're going to use that to retake this again. And the question is, how can C9 really turn the tables? Just that Vandal for Zeppa. Delay again.
And it's important for him too. Remember, they only have that rifle to work with. Lost it.
Rifle's gone, and G2 just swarm. Jack's gonna run, and it looks like they have control of it. The way they're retaking, the confidence they have in the fights, even if they're a 1v1 right now, yeah, G2 have no cobwebs to shake off in the start of this series.
All right.
C9 seem to be warming up.
All right.
See Jack's
Into the
running
big
away too,
Byron.
so that's actually very smart too for a new player coming in from the VCL to understand what's
The
happening
rabbits
on
is
the
what
other
even,
side
this
here
wasn't even
of
for the
the
rabbits.
scoreboard.
Sorting out hamster stuff.
Baby Baystar was 1 orb away of getting his ult, so he's just running away to make sure that Baby Bay doesn't get that kill. And it's actually Valen that picked it up. Allows your C9 to have a little bit more of a percentage
all right.
win in their favor into the next round as they finally have
Another big buy round.
rounds.
Surely they pop the ults into this. Must win round, force them down to an eco. Gotta put something into it. Aggro A, higher lower. Got a little bait on this as well. Oh, like when you do this new bait from lower. I think it's uncomfy.
Very commonly, as they back up, it's not working right away. Got to keep in your pocket.
Doesn't want to get peeked from here
it's
now.
Nice for Note to TP and wait too. So the open default you see for C9 for this robo control is always inserting these two players at that spot, so you can start baiting this door. But usually it's Zelsis that's doing that, so it looks like you want to give that responsibility to Note so that he could try to force a duel here and maybe win a fight.
Get that confidence built up. You see, he wasn't afraid to go for it, making some noise, trying to draw some eyes, draw some feet. Ooh. Towards the middles, no trade's going to be there, and they want to activate right away. Jogamo gets a second off it immediately.
Dude, instant reaction is them popping ults, 3v5. They invest the ults into it.
This is big though for space for C9 because from
There's
the
one of
first
those
ult,
that could go insanely wrong right now.
Oxy has a rocket to work with to stop the push from G2 in spawn.
Nice verify kill confirmed by Oxy going through. He's going to bite off more than he can chew possibly, but he's still using the info. And there he gets a little bit more. How far is his peak? Doesn't go full swing. Oh, a double step. Takes down Baby Bay in the same instance. Rushing back in. Oh, even trying to hold shift on Valen gets caught out by Jack out of Waterfall, and now they scatter back. Playing their lives. Very smart. And this is going to be going down either way.
Nearly melted his teammate.
Probably going to swarm Trent on this.
Respect, man. 3v5. They put the ult into it, and Oxy's just taking over the round.
Yeah, very nice by Oxy for the scaling as well.
A beast.
So the audible call too of what was ever happening on the A side after Note loses his battle to Valen and the shotgun or showstopper comes out.
Yeah.
Centaur, thanks so much for the prime, man. Appreciate the 2 months. Thank you for doing that.
And again, because the Steel Garden grabs all that space towards that C site, Oxy understands that he could take that space and starts for his own duel fights, and it was actually some nice crisp shots.
Yeah, the Prowler into the boombot, just keeping spawn cleared.
So not needing to use
you would imagine with this that they go aggro.
For the pulse plant where there's no time
they
left
go a good retake ult.
That's the guaranteed round. So again, great plays from the Star Duelist on the side of Cloud9. Still money aplenty for G2.
Yeah, the money isn't good for C9 though, and that's straight through smoke.
A little jump up there. Valen actually got it through the wall too, so probably saw his head and just cleaned it up. They're not convinced it's C just yet. This could play in C9's favor. A Viper and a Vice though to delay all of this. Cloud9 has their work cut out for him. That cooks Oxy down, and G2 is going to start trading him right back. C9 stalled with the spike, just walking in now.
It's up to the young guns.
Oof.
Nicely done from Valen. His aim kind of looked sick for that last one.
For Valen, an instant back and forth there. G2 covers the
C9 down to an eco.
Thumbs up for Valen.
They've used their ults.
I was gonna say G2 changing their setups too for the Vice wall for the last 2 rounds.
Oh,
I think they're prioritizing that. Sorry for the B side.
Wait, that's fast as
so
well.
It does give a gap here for C9 to start exploiting a bit. But this time around, when you still had the Steel Garden to work with, and you pop it as soon as you get contact.
G2, yeah, they're getting better and better, man. They're getting better and better.
Speaking of stalling, it's going to be C9 calling out the first timeout of this game.
It's great movement for them. You're talking about having all that stall utility. They move the 3 back over to fight where Zelsis would be, so always keeping that death ball. And Baby Bay no longer has A to himself. So a few different looks that keep throwing.
I think G2 could make a run if they go to London. I think if G2 qualified and they looked
10 rounds, sorry.
Oh, yeah, 8
no,
rounds.
8 rounds. Yeah. I was
like I guess if they continued this level up that they're doing right now,
but at least now
they would be favorites.
For his debut, it's
because they're like the only team that has a lot of experience, maybe outside of the well, Vitality, I would say, but maybe outside of the Chinese teams as well. Some of the Chinese teams have a lot of experience.
The walk contacts that are really keeping the A side on their toes. So if C9 keeps defaulting with,
you got no more belief in G2? I'll do it. Trust me. I know we've been there like 5 times now.
Quite easily here, so or you want to force the hand a little bit more so that Note could join in with the battle to fight.
They
will
at least we know they can get far in tournaments. Not saying they win tournaments, I'm saying we know they can get far.
How can they take value off the A side rubble control that G2 likes?
They're
to
still
give
G2. I mean, that's true.
Rounds, but I wouldn't be surprised here at this point if you're trying to...
Okay, force him down to the eco. Any kind of changes for C9? They were just spamming C, really. I haven't even seen the B site yet, and they still spam C. It's a little bit faster in terms of them popping straight away without any A pressure.
It looks like they have a pretty free path on this one. A shot to the leg of Zelsis, and Valen just starts to clean up with the Phantom as they enter in. Paranoia to delay. It's just the name of the game right now for G2, as C9 can't safely get the spike down really in any instance when they try these right away. And that's a runaway now for Jack. Maybe a plant somewhere on the map, but this Stinger is definitely going to go down at some point.
GG. I mean, give him another buy round at least. Come on. They're also up against a Vice Viper comp on attack. It's meant to be defense side.
I think this wall is still going to be up. Oh, actually, BBB failed, so there is a chance to really walk in to go for this plant.
So close, though. He tucks. The repeat. He's only got 10 in it. Those 10 are going to go fast.
Was fake that he was jumping heaven, right? Is this?
Crosshair ready. G2 take another one. And to see if this timeout from C9 was meant for this next round.
Yeah, definitely, because the last round was just trying to get into the site for C, trying to get that plant. But you see for the exit, though, Oxy was trying to satchel in to get some value on that pillar to close that gap, get value off the Stingers as well, but kind of bumped into each other with note. The scaling was on the same side, and he couldn't satchel in the right spot, and they both got stalled right at the bottom of the waterfall, and Val was able to swing out and get the easy 2 kills. So a little bit of miscomms here, but it's normal right now. If you listen to the C9 podcast, Jack, his first game was also first.
We got an ult to take site. We got an ult to win the after plant. They could keep this insanely simple if they wanted.
No, maybe could be feeling the same thing here.
Yeah.
For his debut.
Jack seems to
good jump spot. This round close.
Nerves a little bit here. We see him top of the scoreboard for C9 at the moment. Now they're going to start to move up towards B with him and Oxy. So looking to create this space. They go versus Jogamo. And now they're going to be able to split it, making it indecisive for the Jog to get that shot down and not activating just yet. Looks like they have the spike pretty far behind. I didn't think they were going to get this much space probably, but they will be able to get in time.
Leaf maybe missed the window here.
Oh, I say that, Vance.
Yeah, they waited a little bit too long too, and the spike is actually out in the open still. Can't really make it in. If he clears that corner!
No way, Leaf gets it already. The idea already had spike at C for this round. C9 took so long to get it in, and now Leaf is going to punish them.
As soon as the Tracer came out, I thought he was good for it.
IGL. C9 find a way out of this box.
Alan 1v2, Oxy low HP.
Throws a smoke so could play inside of it too. But Oxy knows better.
Very nice from C9.
C9 grab it. A bit scrappy in the site there, trying to audible the strat without it going through the door. Didn't have the clearance, but C9 get it.
It was a little more decisive on this one as well. Just A pressure into straight up B hit. Helps when you get the pick though. Dude, what is that one?
Hey, wait, let me really try to get this
is there any kind of util over towards heaven?
Waterfall side. And
Spook with the tier 1. Appreciate the 22 mums.
As players fall back to reload, it gave enough time for Valen to flank from behind and even drop that spike. And almost got that round there for the side of G2. A little bit of time wasted, but salvaged in the end.
Okay, we got... Whoa!
See how they commit this time. Back towards the A side, but they're going to meet the 3
I don't even know how I did that.
From G2.
That's what we're talking about, right? Try to punish here.
Like a jump scare.
They had great value off the wall contact on the pistol round.
Like a horror movie, yeah, it really was.
Reading the play. Very nice by No and Oxy.
What happens when you scroll down when you're on it? Oh, dude, I scroll down to change the
good for a trade
thing on this.
And they're going to back up.
Keep it on the luck on B.
They realize how hungry C9 is going to be for these last few rounds.
Dude, this is the easiest B pivot ever.
The best look so far for C9 though, because they've been defaulting the Vice wall over on the A side. So there's a gap right now for Leaf to flank.
Keep an eye on Leaf. They are watching it, but at the same time, there's so much pressure from heaven.
Nice.
Yeah, maybe they need to create a little more pressure over towards heaven.
Aware with the audio cut on that. Zeppa was able to avoid the whole mess. They like B right now. I mean, Valen doesn't like him in B, but C9 seems to have a lot of the ground gained here safely. It's about defending it. The crossfire isn't set up for him just now. Jack's got to cover this, but Valen is low. And that's 1-1.
Haunt up now.
Oh, against Trent.
Nice shot.
Jack comes
Dude,
out on top
show me it from his POV. That was nice.
C9's going to capture another round.
And he's going to come out smiling out of that one for Jack. Imi and Zelsis, who actually praises Jack to be a mini Trent for the roster of C9 and having to face basically his doppelganger, fade on fade. I mean, he's able to clutch that one in the end.
I mean, last time we talked to Trent in an interview, he said Jack is one of those tier 2 prospects
that's clean,
that people
man.
are looking at. Definitely a notable name.
Getting on board.
That's why.
Let's see what people are talking about.
Right there in a clutch versus him, and Jack was able to find the win.
Also currently top fragging for
low
C9,
buy for G2.
So Oxy, the opener, Jack, the clutcher. And now Trent hit as we have an eco for G2, a mixed buy rather. We still have our hero rifle for Valid.
Yeah. Nice space gained by C9. The full death ball here as they go over towards A. First time we've seen this strat in round 11 now. And it's going to be the whole kit and caboodle.
It's so much nice when it's just like the simple cooler.
BBB also has a rifle to work with. Nice little shot in the beginning. This could be salvaged though by Trent at the top.
That was cheeky, using their wall against him that went up towards the top side there.
For his gun.
And now again they're stalled. This seems to be the problem. They C9 get in. G2 know exactly what to do to make it feel just uncomfortable, just enough. And now they can't plant safely. Oh, and the answer's ready as well for the peak. They want to get the space.
Double Prowler fade.
That one's forced down, so they're forced to go forward. Clear more, haunted out, found out.
I'm telling you, Trent is looking unbelievable right now.
Pays off.
You have to respect the attempt too, from what Jack was trying to do as well with his
He's
util, right?
in really good form.
If he throws that C's down towards that pit and you don't see a tether on that orb, he instantly looks up towards the top heaven, so he can try to swing for a fight. Exactly. Or sorry, it was the Zeppa that swung out. It was actually a C's thrown on the defensive side by Trent.
Do you think Vekash being present would have made a difference in the Fnatic game? I mean, maybe. I think that breeze would have been a little closer, but they still would have lost.
That's what pros do between rounds. If you're not doing that, maybe you're doing it wrong. All right,
one of those bands, like, who knows? If Kron didn't push down middle against the ecos, it's so clean that you're not even thinking about that stuff, I feel like.
I think C9 working
There's so many little things that you could argue about.
Holding that site.
With Sivo, I'd like them to just lean full Phoenix, though.
Space, or would have taken a fight without double smokes, but
he's just such a good... He's such a good Phoenix that I don't really want to see him on the KO.
By G2.
It's also a lot easier to
finds that timing, though. Because I don't know if he was
have a stand-in that just plays Phoenix.
Gonna slow and maybe break that timing. Or being picked up, Oxy has Showstopper to work with. Already being walled! Beautiful by Trent.
The Odin coming
in. The Tev is good as well.
That is a way that they were going to try to secure the round.
It's a bit bad from Jogler.
Walk up for these kills. Zelsis does
I think he thought he was around the corner.
Knows this is a W press for C9. That's going to be through the B door.
Well, the Tev didn't put it together.
Oh, there's so much delay everywhere. I don't think C9's really felt comfortable in any of these situations here on the attack side.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first time where C9, after the kind of death ball stuff that they're doing, keeping it simpler, this is like the time where they're getting wrecked just because they needed to pivot, but they got no space.
And there's one. Start the arc, Rose gets another. Oh, he gets the
dude, they're all fragging.
4K for Baby Bay to lock down the first.
Giants, thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate the 34 months. Thank you for doing that. Thank you.
The spray transfer on the 3 kills.
You can't get over that Kron mid push, dude.
And that's a nice wall bang too to secure the first blood for G2 and also helping G2 secure a strong lead moving into the second half.
Haven't seen a play like it for ages.
Got it.
Prime ad read shot.
When
after we use,
let's see
who's streaming?
C9 from coming back in the second half when we come back.
Were we subbed to Shio? No, we weren't subbed to Shio. Okay, that's the one. Pacos, thank you so much for the prime, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Chat, if you... Dude, that's a horrendous pause, man. I'm sorry to Trent. There we go. Chat, if you're watching on YouTube, maybe you want to make your way over towards Twitch. Who knows? You can mute that so we don't get copyrighted. And at the same time, you can go out of full screen. You can click down towards here. You can see if you have a free Prime sub. It comes with Amazon Prime. You get no ads for a month. You can rewind. You can support me. You can support the stream. You might have one that you forgot about. That's okay. We're not going to judge you here. You get some emotes next to your name. All of that cool stuff. We got the emotes? No, we got the emotes in there. We've got it down these days. Restart the YouTube stream? Oh, dude, it's already over 12 hours. Dead, man. Chat, it's my PC, not yours. What if you want to be judged? Hey, that's on you, man. It's okay. Now do a gifted sub ads, mate. That's like weird, bro. I don't wanna. Like, this one's okay because it's free in theory, and it could just be sitting there. I don't wanna like beg for money, man. That's weird. That's not me. Mod J with the Prime, appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Gecko Machi, thank you with the Prime as well. Thank you so much for that. Don't know, it doesn't feel the same.
In the momentum and at least put a stop to this tempo G2 has been feeling.
It's Gary as well. Thank you for the Prime usage, Gary. Thank you for checking, mate. I appreciate you three for doing that. Thank you so much.
Plays coming out from like the remaining 3 members, Oxy at the point as well. A little bit of clutches coming out from Jack too. So there is definitely a
what happened on the pistol? Yeah, 1-0, right?
of hope right now for C9 playing the defensive side of Lotus now. Although, as I've mentioned, as we started the game, they were quite aggro for a lot of their plays.
Feeling like there was gonna be a B.
They are playing a little bit more passively.
Nothing happens for a little bit. They prowler out. And they just spawn. As soon as this door goes open, you would imagine they pivot heavy A.
Towards that spawn with a double insert on A side. So now, with the minute mark, you're forcing ahead of G2 to start prodding around the map a little bit more.
Nice rough. Nice rough. Nice so rough. Even with the 3 months. Thank you, thank you. And it's not Pete as well with the 3 months. Just checked. Thank you so much, Pete. Appreciate that.
They're gaining so much space. Gonna hit a wall, though.
Literally.
Oh.
Just saw Zelsis
Atamo as well. Thank you also, mate. Appreciate the Prime. You got 5 gifted? Wait, did actually?
C9's playing this one very cautious. They really don't think this is a commitment from G2.
Right, I missed this. Chief Omi, thank you so much, Omi. Tell you not to do. Slug oil spam, get it going. 30 seconds on this one.
Another peek, no.
Bag down.
Right on the edge of that
20
one.
seconds.
Nice trade with the
Still gonna go through the wall.
Still there for more.
Oh.
Are they gonna win this? Surely not. 15 seconds. They pivot B. Got no info B. Nice Chief Omi, thank you again, mate. Appreciate the 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, trades with Zelsis in the orb.
Leaf, you have to do everything, mate.
Squeezed into the B side
We
with
might have done enough.
Valen comes up with the shot, gives him a chance for the pistol round. Both quite low. Gonna go ahead and ring around the Rosie for a little bit here, as they have quite a bit of time to play with. But now Valen can head
the IGL off.
Keep that timing.
Chances are much
Pine Comics with the Prime as well. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that also, dude. Thank you for that.
Here.
Plays deep in the corner.
Damn.
Oh, the knee to the chest. Finds the correction there. Takes him out.
Nice.
There's only
He's
one
giving it.
IGL.
Kaiokan, thank you for the gifted as well, man.
Nice
I appreciate the 5 gifted, mate. Thank you so much for that, bro. Kaiokan, thank you, mate. If anyone got gifted, please at Kaiokan as well. Say thank you
Ended up being 3 knee
for the
shots for the
gifted.
kill. But it did look a little bit questionable there for G2 to actually break that wall. It almost felt like breaking.
Yeah, double pistol's a little rough there, C9.
So that he could guess a split into the A site, but not breaking that vice wall in the beginning from Zelsis made things a little bit more difficult for them to really go for a cleaner hit. And then they got caught off guard here from the rotate from C9, so it was close. But it had to come down to another 1v1 here for G2 to win the pistol.
How have G2 been this year?
Leaf Lurk is so deadly. They're going to just condition this.
I mean, the start of stage 1 was shaky, man. No doubt about it. They're just starting to get to an okay level at the moment. They're
once again gained.
Mid. Yeah, to be honest, by their standards, it has been mid. Pretty fair.
Looks like you're going to continuously find this fight between both Leaf on the lurk.
Still 4th. I mean, that is still good, but they're in theory hunting trophies.
Also, will get spotted. Door's not broken, so he is in trouble.
Oh no way!
Leaf, mate.
The wall comes back up. He calls for it.
Leaf, we got to put that gun down after what I just watched.
From Zelsis to help him get a kill. Jogamo still picks that up, but It looked like he was dead to rights right off the bat.
Definitely.
G2 making their way into
Nizarov with the 5 gifted as well. Thank you for doing that, mate. I appreciate that also, man.
Continue to mount up some of these
Put the sub into the 5 gifted. Thank you for the support. Chat, you know what to do.
Fall back online, it seems like, to give it to Trent. Easy peasy. And hold this safe.
I'm cooked? What do you mean, bro? Where are you coming for me?
Yeah, it's
Nizarov again, thank you so much for doing that. Thank you. Chat, you know what to do. Slug all this spam.
Going off.
Why did they bench their best player, Vic? I mean, he wanted to leave. He left.
Trent definitely not going for any type of hunt yet.
Penny left. Vic left. They had to get 2 players.
The weapons are still quite strong moving into the next round. You could definitely use the Outlaw and the Guardian to get some value out of it instead of throwing it away for some orbs.
I know you guys look for any opportunity to play Mimi, but
semi-aggressive here on the
if they left, that's not him kicking them.
Couple of weeks, this Guardian and Outlaw could still do some heavy damage if G2 plays at a slow default up towards that spawn.
Yeah, they don't get to farm too much on this one.
G2 solidifying another round here. Expected Lotus to go their way. See if C9 can get an answer before too many ults come online for G2 here. And they can start to get theirs in the mix. I think that's one of the win conditions for them, at least, since they're not able to really read the space. We'll see what happens with guns, though, as we get into G2's bonus round.
Criminal replay, dude, they're landing from EMEA.
Okay. I was wondering, too, I was saying C9 has to go up against the hot dog. It's been very powerful for G2 lately. So.
Okay, Leaf can now...
That's like
I like that he doesn't... The round didn't affect him. He just thought I didn't scope in, man.
Definitely the vibe call out here for G2 with these round dubs.
Oh, it's a great shot.
Doesn't work out though. A beautiful shot by Oxy.
Maybe he doesn't believe hot dogs are sandwiches. It's one of those fights. You never know. He's staying out there though. He did this last round, so he kind of wants to own the A space for Cloud9 in these last few rounds and let them know there will be a fight. G2's still hovering towards the C side as they're wondering if Oxy will push through.
Shadows traveling. G2's playing this very passively as well, just trying to prod around the map, see if they could hear the Vice Wall. Oh, Shida needs being used for actually space making instead of trying to break the Vice util. Well, it still popped.
They tried to hide the Valorant.
Big jewel on site.
Zealous heard it. They're looking for it. Now they use the blast packs to try to follow up to see if they could get in secretly, but C9 isn't having any of it. It's going to have to be loud, and C9 will trade that back right away. Babyface tucked here, full HP, but he's only got a stinger to try to wreak havoc into the site. He goes
they thought they were going to give him a bit of space.
Says, no, thank you.
Not bad from C9. 4 people surviving, so their money gets good.
And he did very similar double kills and a hold on the A side a couple of rounds ago too, so putting him quite active around the map. And Zelsis was ready for that too. You talked about masking the sound here with the paint shells to TP across, but now finally, as I've mentioned, the
don't get what they would want to leave. What if they decided to leave before the MIBR result? Then it kind of makes sense.
Back towards the A fight, and now they're on the passive side. C9's going to fight towards C. This is going to maybe be one of those G2 walk-up rounds. That has to be one C9 can repair and get themselves ahead on.
C9 kind of were in a good spot at the beginning.
You don't change your mind after? What if contracts have already been signed?
They could really open that door and really punish into the B side, trying to
I'm not sure if you're like, if your reason is that you're like burnt out or whatever, you don't have motivation, you're not believing in the team.
He's got a lot of fight in front of him, and he's going to
take
one down for the trade.
One game's going to change your mind.
Two sides now, front B, and from
depends where you're at.
Wow.
Into sight for the plant, quickly pushing C9 out.
Great util.
They got a lot of util for this retake. It's pretty doable.
That's one after the other. 3 pieces of util to really push
Oxy back. As soon as Zephyr starts opening C door, then they can go on site.
So much confirmation and being able to get themselves to good defensive positions, understanding.
Please tap the door before they go on site.
Because that util didn't require the full.
They go on site before you tap the door.
So they have an answer for a push here. That note starts off on a high note. Jack now with another one, and Valen's gonna have to come in big. And look,
nice,
Jack turns around
Jack's
with the timing.
Leaf, pretty on it.
The last one, the last line that Oxy puts down.
Looking good, man.
And C9 get a very effective retake there from the new guys.
Trying to figure out what happened there when Baby Bay got that flash out, because Note was fully blinded, yet never died. So I almost feel like BabyBay swung out to try to fight towards Heaven instead. Yeah, look at that. He spotted actually on the top. Jack just couldn't win that duel.
Oh, straight away.
Shot.
Yeah, this is nice, man.
And they just got dismantled one by one from positioning for G2. Really not in a great position
Force
to trade off
G2
each
down
other.
to an eco. Leaf gets the hero gun.
Couple
Couple of
like
sheriffs
they're
with it.
banking off
Oxy
BabyBay's
can
flash
one-shot
when
everyone,
they had
and it
one
looks
back
like
still out in the open, though,
they're
for
going his way.
Trent's position watching on the top of Heaven. So ends up being a good round for C9 for the retake. Breaks the econ for G2 one more time in this half. Although we're up in the tempo a little bit here with the TP across. Very similar pastures to C9 getting Note across the rubble. This time it's Valen. But the difference now is that they're actually being more proactive on the front B side. They've always inserted Leaf and BabyBay. This time around, keeping Leaf inserted could be the one that could really.
Okay, G2 happy with the pressure.
Once you start forcing
They're happy
C9
with
to
the info
rotate,
over towards B.
as G2's looking to make some noise towards the C site.
We go close into the smoke
Found
to
the
see if the
wall.
wall's
He
here.
said,
No
yeah,
wall.
That's over at B.
So
They back
you would
up.
imagine, as they heard a bit of sound here, that it's
Trade
here.
the space is quite a bit.
Could have been
Zelda
fake.
finds that
Oh, that's a
little
big
walk
kill,
transfer
bro.
and Trade from Trent,
On
honestly,
the Vice,
gonna
all
be
the
one that
utils
matters
down.
on this is G2 or into C.
The biggest kill, because you're just jiggling for some info and then you get popped.
Oh, because he's
by
got to
that
pop his ult for
range
this
with the
retake.
Sheriff,
Trent
and
gets a
that
plant, he
open
gets his
site.
ult.
Because they had all the Vice util on C here for C9 to just stall.
It's a good plant for C Mound as well.
Oh, the thing that C9 couldn't let happen on this round, the low buy for G2 could go through. Jogamo's going to come up
Beautiful.
a perfect paranoia on 3. Oxy's going to try to flex his muscles as they go back in, slowed.
Delay's good. Fado hits too.
Just got to fire it into the corner, gets nothing
Did
out
the
of that
fade
one.
out
Jack
into the
now tries
Fawns?
to
Man,
answer
look how
from
much
the
delay they
waterfall,
got.
and
They
that's
got flash to
exactly what
fight
they
this
need
if
to
they
do
want.
into sight. Flood it and make it painful for
Fade out is
G2,
incredible.
but it's BabyBay firing right back. Gonna get the legs of Jack before he peeks too. Could get the Sheriff shot on him. Oh, and he does from the backstab. Does Zelsis stick it? Trent's gonna go ahead, look for the peek. He thinks he's off.
Very
And it's not the
nicely
swing
done
that
on
Zelsis
this.
wanted. Trent capitalizes on another
one of
round for
those.
G2 as they get 11.
It's
Big shots
this rollover
coming
towards
out
C
from
is pretty
BabyBay,
hard.
saving that round for G2.
Like obviously there's safer agents.
But Trent is that big
I mean, that's a
opener. Look
good
at that
shot.
there.
Where like you
Onto
meant to
Zeppa.
jiggle and get
The
info
biggest thing
early
that
so
they
that you
had
can
to
get
do
the
was set up on
rotate,
post
but
plant. The util's amazing
the
for
amount of
Trent
times you can
again.
get punished.
Even had the Nightfall to push out
He
towards
felt
the
he was
spawn, trying
okay
to
to do
counter
it because
the
they didn't have good
Showstopper.
guns.
But it just gave G2 all the info of where the flood was coming back from. It was coming from Heaven instead of the waterfall, so it got everybody ready to fight on the top of that C site and forcing that second time out of C9. Not
Playing the
none
C
easy
info,
for
yeah, it's
G2.
hard.
Sitting
Why
very
like Nats
comfortably
probably
here.
likes the Cypher
Their
so
game
much because
plan.
it's the deep cam and
As Valen was
it's not
mentioning
risky
here
at all.
before with Zoe.
That's why people put like alarm
It
bots
doesn't
a little
matter here
deeper
who
when
really
they play
steps
the
up to the
Killjoy as
plate
well.
for C9, who they bring in. Just gotta trust their own game plan, and it's working so far.
With what just went on,
just
the people that watch the stream a lot, you know I'm a fan of it, but the 3-1-1,
Yeah.
the Zeta default, to make C strong at the beginning,
could
be pretty nice.
Yeah, they're thinking of everything on the side of G2.
Could be pretty
Great
nice.
heads up stuff too. That's basically understanding the state of what they're up against.
Yeah.
Especially the util
3-1-3, yeah.
using to scale
That
towards
classic.
B site. It's just always very clean in terms of execs here. Josh Artio has been
Yeah,
very good
little
at drilling good utility for the
3-1-1,
team. Remember,
and then
back
pivot
like the
over
breach Tejo made it
slowly.
a little bit easier
If they
for
don't
Person
push.
in terms of util to give Jogamo some
I mean,
space.
they might be going for a similar version. Looks like they want to go front
Still
B.
doing some great stuff for G2 to allow Jogamo to get that space. Even though he's not putting it up for the numbers, it's the space that's important right now to allow G2 to scale behind and win these post-plant scenarios.
Instead of fixing the problem, they just kind of put Zelsis here, and what is it? He's just going to contact and then pop his ult? Yeah, just straight up pop ult.
Wall plays back towards mid.
As soon as they hear any kind of
What I'd like to
sound.
see from this round as well is a heads-up call for C9 to be more aggro on the A line.
Maxness with the tier 1, appreciate the 21 months. Thank you for that.
Oxy inside B heard the wall being placed by BabyBay in the front of that B site. So you have to find a little bit of space right now to try to punish G2.
Double clear on front B. Yeah, pop the wall, make G2 sweat a
That's
little
nice.
bit.
At the same time, though, Trent on his own with the smoke up and a prowler here, they've cleared if anyone is one person watching this. So they know they create a question mark over towards here.
Because they haven't fought for info on
This is good from Valen. He's all-wing by himself, so he creates pressure that he could be behind them. So they have to go check it out. So site gets weaker, then they can hit the C site, and then in theory, they have to only deal with the Viper in the pit. And he is now scared of behind.
Oh my God!
I mean, Zelsis is in trouble.
Zelsis, he already walked out of his pit twice. Now they TP in. Could still get
He's doing pretty good.
He's done a good job to keep himself hidden.
Is he going to try drop down? Back? Hey, jump up?
Ah,
it's unlucky. The movement was good, the aim just wasn't.
They're in sight, limping around for him, but he's still going to try to take a forward position here with 15
Even
seconds
on that
left.
time.
They got to get the spike. Then he gets another one, and he's going to ult. That one doesn't come up. Trent already finalizes the kill. He had his eyes on. Jog falls, and Note has to sign his name on this one. Trent keeping it ducked. This is going to be the round. It's straight again! A
Trent is
3K
having
for
an
G2
absolute
and game
banger.
point on the first map.
Dropping a 20 bomb for G2 as well. And in different occasions, the Young Guns had to step up on a 1v1 against veterans here for G2. Unfortunately, falls short one more time. And just as I talked about Jogimo, always finding space but not getting too many kills. Man, did he open up that
The
C
little
site this time
side
around
step
for
was
G2.
nice there.
And that's the issue of C9 not finding that information early in the round, giving too much space on that B and A line.
Okay, 6 goes at
And
it.
it kind of caught Zelsis off guard on that
Lead
C
from one
site,
shot
and
too.
everybody else was way too late on a rotate.
Oh.
Yeah.
They have been so prepared.
Surely
for
if we do this,
anybody
we
to
need
be jumping
Teva.
on that rock anywhere around rubble at the beginning of this rounds, whether G2 is on offense or defense. The door opens. It's going to be a party in the tree room. And Oxy greets everybody right at the front step. 2 for him already. They're going to get seized, but the follow-up's going to be tough on this. They're just looking for how many they could have got eyes on for that tether. And Leaf knows he can get one with a
Get
quick
over
peek.
towards B, has it all. They know the heavy over towards A. Doesn't really want to ult because he wants this line.
Clear
Can he
pit.
switch guns with someone
That's quite a bit of
fast, or-
damage you're gonna receive
Oh,
trying
he's actually
to
just going to
reverse
use it like
that.
a
So
shotgun.
forced around all the way to
He did get the
spawn here.
reload off, I'm
Leaf
pretty
has
sure.
a good idea of anybody that comes
So
through.
look at this instant plan from G2 wraparound.
So he's able to stay inside that pit to keep it up.
Ah,
And
they
another
don't even
lurk from
consider
Baby
it. What a beast play
Oh
that
my
was.
God.
Dude, it's so instant from
G2
them.
has had the
So
moments
nice.
on map 1.
They're
and
looking
the
good again, man.
momentum.
They're looking good.
C9's really going to have to buck back for map 2. They chose to split. It's going to be a good